Welcome to OSIKANI TV on YouTube once again. Latest and latest update coming in from the camp of Black Stars team. Yesterday, it was Ghana Black Stars versus the Cranes of Uganda, and the game ended 2-2. Black Stars, we took the lead, then Uganda equalized, we scored again, and Uganda finally scored on the 82nd minute to make sure that the game will end 2-2 in this particular friendly game. After losing 2-1 to Nigeria, and Ghanaians were expecting a win yesterday, the team could not deliver, and we will talk about it. Otto Addo has spoken, and we will speak a little on that. The players' performances and some other updates, we will speak about that in this one. Kobbie Mainoo finally for England. What did he do? We will talk a little on that as well. Then look at players like Thomas Partey and some other updates. Black Stars next game. Which country are we playing against, and on which date? And what are the details? Let's talk about all this and more. You know how we do it on this channel. Anytime you join us, take your time and like the video for me. After liking, if you are new, subscribe to this channel, put us on post notification so that anytime you drop the latest update, you'll be the first person to get and also enjoy. Leave a thought and comment in the comment box and share this video for others to also enjoy on this channel. I'll do well and in my subsequent updates bring you some shout out on this channel because it's been a long time. So try and leave a comment and share this video for others too also enjoy. Now quickly on this channel, let's begin from here before we come to Black Stars against Uganda and some other updates. Let's begin from Kobbie Mainoo. You know, this young chap, he's one player who could have played for Black Stars, but eventually he was called up by England. I brought you an update on this channel. He made his first appearance for them, and yesterday he played against Belgium. In fact, he had his first start, and getting his first start for England, he was voted for as the man of the match in the game that England they played against Belgium. The boy was really fantastic, Kobbie Mainoo, and it is not to my surprise. I've seen a lot of the football legends applauding him on his super performance for England, and the boy, he seems he's going to now be a permanent stay in the English national team main, that's the Three Lions, the main team of the English national team. You know, initially he wasn't invited to join them, then later on he was given a late call up, and Kobbie Mainoo has delivered for the Three Lions, and that is a quick update for you on this channel. Thomas Partey, he has also spoken about his injury setback. According to him, it is really worrying him for both club side and the national team. And according to Partey, in the latest interview, these are his words. It's been tough for me, being injured for a long time, but now I'm ready to give everything I can to the team. Anything I can add to our level, I will do. He also continued to say that I worked hard during my rehab to be able to come back to the level I need to be at. Now I want to get back with the team. That is what he added, concluding that he's going to help the Arsenal team to actually win what they have been waiting for. Because last season they tried a lot to win the league, but it didn't happen this season. He will also add anything that he has to the Arsenal team and see where they can also finish in this particular season. So Partey, he has spoken about his injury worries and some other updates. You know, Partey wasn't part of the Black Star squad that played against Nigeria and Uganda because of his injuries. He decided to pull out and get a lot of playing minutes at Arsenal at this time, and that is it also on him. Now, let me move and talk a little on this goalkeeper. That is David Akologo. Yes, he's one goalkeeper who was invited to join the Black Stars team, but Bolivia national team had called him earlier. Then the player joined Bolivia national team, so he wasn't part of the three goalkeepers we used for these friendly games. And finally, the goalkeeper did not make any debut for them, or he wasn't able to be imposed for the Bolivia national team. And according to some unconfirmed multiple reports, the Black Stars handlers, they have spoken about Akologo. They really believe in him, and they have convinced him to join the team in June, as Ghana will be playing in the World Cup qualifying game against Mali. They says that Akologo, he should come and join the Black Stars team around this time. But still, we have to wait and see whether Bolivia national team will still invite him and for the player to join, or he will now decide to come and join the Black Stars. So that is it also quickly on David Akologo. Now let's come to the Black Stars team. I will talk about some other updates, but I need to do this. Ghana versus Uganda. Yesterday the game ended 2-2, and surprisingly, this Ugandan side were beaten by 4-0 in some 4 days ago by Comoros. So if Comoros defeating Uganda 4-0, and the Black Stars being held to a 2-2 draw, tells you that our performance on the day wasn't great enough. Otto Addo has spoken. According to Otto Addo, he says that yes, he wasn't happy with the team's performance yesterday, and also getting 2 red cards. One was Ali Duseidu, and 2 was Mohamed Salisu. So these two players, they picked red cards in the game yesterday. And according to Otto Addo, he wasn't really impressed with all the performance from the team, especially in the game against Uganda, not also forgetting the Nigeria one. He spoke on Ghana Football Association official page, so you can go there and check it out. Of late, when we pick their interviews, then they'll be giving us copyright, but we will try and maneuver our way through, so you can also go and check it out for yourself. So Otto Addo, he has spoken about the general performance of the team. According to him, some of the key players not being available actually affected the Black Stars team's play, but he will move forward and see how things will pan out in the next game. Now, speaking about the next game, it is going to be Mali versus Ghana. Mali versus Ghana. The game will happen on June 3rd or June 3, as we will put it. Yes, that is World Cup 2026 qualifiers. You know, World Cup will begin with coach Chris Hughton. After his sack, we have to continue and see if we can qualify for World Cup. But Mali is never a boogie side. We watched them at the AFCON where they did so well, and you know, they were eventually put out by Ivory Coast. And yesterday, Mali, they held Nigeria and they beat them by 2-0. So it tells you that Mali is also a good side at Ghana. We should never underrate. So you go away to play against Mali on 3rd of June this particular year, 2024. That is the next game for the Black Stars team. But talking about the Black Stars games that we played yesterday, lest I forget, we had 2 goal scorers. One was Jordan Ayew from the penalty spot on the 28th minute. Before then, we had 7th minute goal coming in from Jerome Opoku, who had a corner after Jordan Ayew assisted him from that particular corner kick. Stephen Dese Mukwala equalized for the wayside on the 23rd minute, and as I said, Jordan scored from the spot on the 28th minute. Then on the 82nd minute, Uganda, they actually got that equalizer. Many are saying it wasn't a goal. Well, you cannot really see whether it was a clean goal or not, because this is a friendly game. There were no match cameras around for us to know whether the ball crossed the line or they didn't cross it. But I think, yes, that is how it ended, 2-2 in this particular game. Now, talking about this game, Black Stars, so far we've won 3 matches out of possible 10 games. 3 matches out of possible 10 games, and that is a sad one. So I'll leave all the scores on the screens for you to also check it out for yourself. So Black Stars' performance has been very bad. Win, lose, win, lose, draw has been, you know, how Black Stars we have performed in the last 10 games. And that is that. Now, yesterday, let me just look at them general overview of the game, or I'll say a review. I don't want to really go into the nitty-gritties of the game, but I think I wasn't happy with Otto Addo, especially not giving some players match playing minutes. One player that I was really surprised to see him coming into the game was Osman Ibrahim, because Osman Ibrahim had barely a minute to play. He came on a 90+ minutes. That was 90+1. So had it not been that the referee added some 4 minutes, Osman Ibrahim wouldn't have even touched the ball yesterday. And I wasn't really impressed, because calling a player from the club side within this international break, coming to the national team and getting just about less than 3 minutes, and it was in the additional time, wasn't really good, especially for a player like Osman Ibrahim. We also had Frederick Asare Kodoko, who didn't play a part at all. We also had Abdullahi Nuruddin of Media Mercy, who didn't play a part at all. And Osman Bukari, I wasn't really happy. In fact, I was really surprised that a whole Osman Bukari, maybe he has injury or something. I cannot just fathom. I cannot just understand that Osman Bukari, then Osman Ibrahim, these 2 players. Osman Bukari wasn't involved in the game against Nigeria, so was it yesterday. And Osman Ibrahim has to come on a 90+1 minutes against Uganda, and I was really surprised. So guys, that is it also from them. With their performances, Wollacott in post, I think he was quite okay, but Wollacott still has to work on his controlling of the defense. He wasn't able to put the defense in order a little like how I was expecting him to do. So sometimes it puts a lot of pressure on him when the opponents have the ball. But I think he made some fantastic saves in the game. Even the second goal that Uganda scored, I think he made a great save, just that the ball wasn't well parried away from the goalpost, and it has to land again inside there. Some are saying it wasn't a clean goal, so it is somehow debatable. But you know, the referee has taken it, and it is still standing as of now. It's still going to stand. It's a friendly game, and no one is going back to review it or anything. Yes, so that is it on that. But I think the defense, I was okay with Jerome Opoku's performance. Quite okay. Ali Dusedu still has a lot of things to do. He still has to prove me right or wrong. Let me put it that way, because I think he doesn't add a lot going forward as a right back. Ebenezer Annan was quite okay, but he still needs a lot. And yesterday was his first start for the Black Stars team, so you cannot really blame him that much. Midfield, I wasn't really impressed with some players, but I think yesterday Salis Abdul Samed showed to me that yes, he still has that quality, and if he's going to be serious on the ball, we are going to have a lot of good midfielders in the team. We've also seen Forson Amankwa. Abu Francis also took his chance. He did quite good for me. Then the forwards, I think Ernest Nuama was quite okay. Antoine Semenyo still has to be clinical in the games for the Black Stars team, because Semenyo, sometimes he gets a lot of good opportunities in the game, but he doesn't take them that much. Then I think Akologo Otto showed glimpses of what he can do for the Black Stars team. Later on, we have a lot of players coming in to showcase what they can do. Andrea Ayew, nothing a lot from him because he had barely 10 minutes to play on the pitch. Jordan Ayew, I think he's also the most experienced player, and I wasn't expecting Jordan to start again yesterday. This is a friendly game. I was expecting Osman Ibrahim to start, or probably Osman Bukari, but no, the coach did otherwise, and that is it. So I think generally these games, or these two friendlies we played against Nigeria and Uganda, wasn't all that great, but I was just happy for the way we were able to control the game at most times. You know, Black Stars right now, the way we are able to put passes together, but finally creating good chances for the team has been a challenge for us, as Otto Addo said in the post-match interview yesterday. We are able to sometimes control the ball well, swing some good passes, but to create a very good chance for the strikers, sometimes it's a big problem. And we were also missing a lot of opportunities. I thought this time around the coach might have invited Solomon Brandon Thomas Asante, who played for West Bromwich Albion, or some other strikers to come, because we had Semenyo alone, and everyone got to know that at a point we needed a new bite up front, but we were not getting it, and that was a worry for me personally. So, well, we are done with these two games. We have to go back, regroup, and come as a Black Stars team again. I think yesterday we needed that win to boost the team's confidence, but we bottled it finally on the 82nd minute, and that is how things stands right now. Discipline issues needs to be tackled, because you cannot play two friendly games and take 3 red cards. It is a bad number for any team, because these are not competitive games, and you are taking 3 red cards here. I think Salisu has to work on his temperament as a defender, because you cannot just be angry over any issues just like that. No, he has to work on that. Then Malidu also, well, it's quite good, but I think has to work on some few things. Jerome Opoku also had a record in the last game, of which I didn't fathom why that record was shown though. But I think a team cannot take 3 records in 2 games. Your records is more than the number of games you've played. It's really bad. Otto Addo and your technical team must work on that. So, guys, there's my general overview about it. I didn't want to go into the details of the game. How we defended, how at a point we were having 5 men at the back in the last 10 minutes was something I cannot understand, and a whole lot of things. But I think we have a lot of time to talk about it on this channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box. Don't forget to like the video. Always subscribe. Put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This is OSIKANI TV. And of course, we shall meet later.